Madam Chair. Mrs. Alpert,
Present.
Mr. Hanley,
Present.
Mr. Dave,
Present.
Mrs. Cohen,
Present.
Chairman Cruz.
Present. Approval of the minutes from the regular meeting held on August 4th, 2025. I noticed upon review of the minutes that at the adjournment part, it says that, that Mrs. Alpert made the motion, and then it was seconded by Mr. Dave. Mr. Dave wasn't here. The motion was actually made by Director Cohen. So is there a way that we can change that before we approve the minutes? Okay.
Amended.
So okay, make a motion to amend. Okay, I make that amendment. I make that, yes, amendment to, make that motion to amend the minutes to
I'll
reflect the change.
I'll second the,
On the motion to amend the minutes, to read, the second motion for adjournment was made by Mrs. Cohen, not Mr. Dave.
Yes.
Mrs. Alpert,
Yes.
Mr. Hanley,
yes.
Mr. Dave,
Yes.
Mrs. Cohen,
Yes.
Ms. Cruz.
Yes.
Okay, so amended.
So then we go on to approve the actual vote on the approval,
Yep.
correct? Okay. I make the motion to approve the minutes from the regular meeting held on August 4th, 2025. So moved.
Second.
Mrs. Alpert,
Yes.
Mr. Hanley,
Yes.
Mr. Dave,
Yes.
Mrs. Cohen,
Yes.
Ms. Cruz.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, Treasurer's report for the period July 31st, 2025 to August 31st, 2025.
Okay, so as Chairwoman Cruz said, this is a report from August 31st. Balances in our checking and money market accounts are $1,604,058.71. Investments made in certificates of deposit amount to $7,972,468.51. Petty cash and magistrate funds total $11,400 for a grand total of $9,587,927.22. In addition to that, within the Scranton Housing Authority, all of our different developments are currently at the end of July, this would be, are showing a deficit of $287,725, but we have funding coming in from HUD, and we expect that to rectify itself by the end of our fiscal year, which ends September, at the end of September, right, Carl?
That's correct.
Right. Park Gardens is showing a deficit of $52,095.36. Again, we are looking at closing that gap as the rent, as the proceeds from the rent continue to come in. We're anticipating that will close by the end of the year. Thank you.
Thank you. Secretary's report?
Motion to adopt
Oh, sorry, the
treasurer's
motion.
report first.
I make the motion.
So moved.
Mrs. Alpert?
Yes.
Mr. Hanley?
Yes.
Mr. Dave?
Yes.
Mrs. Cohen?
Yes.
Ms. Cruz?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Secretary's report for the month of September.
I don't have any communications to share.
Okay. Okay. We now welcome public comment. Per Housing Authority policy, we just ask that public comment be limited to 5 minutes. So up next, first, Mr. Rick Little.
Hello, Board. Rick Little, former tenant of Adams Avenue High Rise, evicted more than a year ago and presently homeless. I recently found out that there is a new manager over there, and I'd like to point out that there's no way to, there should be more transparency when these things change, because Debbie Lettieri was manager for probably like 20 years, and now she's in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. And then they hired Gina, and then they hired Nesco, and I hear that from tenants over there that there's a new manager as of last week, but there's no way to look anything up. Lost my thought. I guess I see it as some sort of lawfare. Last week, you talked about, you toured all the Scranton Housing Authority places, and they are beautiful. They're beautiful. I was just over there. I saw the new gazebos that they made over there. And yet, housing in general, federal public housing, you know, the whole argument always is that, you know, they don't get enough money to keep everything up. And so you got this Scranton Housing Authority, which gets grants, millions of dollars. My problem was, you know, you got a grant to put in a security system. Back when I was there, it was very intrusive. I couldn't use it as any evidence. I didn't know anybody. And when I go to court, everything I said was just pushed off by the judge, you know, Judge Moyle, in the appeal. And I did this twice. There's no housing. There's no fair, affordable housing. That is even when I lived there, that was the problem, because people were, you know, the actual infrastructure of it is great. It's clean. It's nice. And yet there's this thing, this overriding thing that there's a lot of trouble in public housing, you know, arsonists and bad things. And that's when I see, you know, the district attorney comes over and you contract out David Cohen to be the prosecutor. And yet things like legal requirements to evict a person requires, you know, the grievance procedure, and they just poo-poo that, you know, say, well, we sent you a letter, but yeah, there's no way to fight this, and there will be no way for the people to fight this in the present judicial system, prosecution system at Park Gardens. I'd like to know who is the manager now at Adams Avenue High Rise, because that's always the key point. The landlord in these proceedings is Scranton Housing Authority. Sometime, the second time they wrote Scranton Housing Authority, Adams Avenue High Rise. I don't know what the legal difference is exactly, but there's all different kinds of apartments in there. And there's a lot of people there who live solely on Social Security, people that are disabled, and Scranton Housing Authority received much funding for these disabled people. And that's my 5 minutes? All right.
Thank you, Mr. Little. Up next, Miss Arlene Brathwaite.
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Good evening.
Yes. I'm from Hilltop Manor. My concern today is I received another bill concerning the exterminator not came to my home. And I also would like to know what is the outcome of the investigation concerning with the exterminator and the bill. Thank you.
Just to inform the board, after last month's meeting, I spoke with Arlene to meet with her the next morning at 9 o'clock at the manager's office. She did not appear, and I haven't heard from her since until this evening. So the bill stands as is, and she will be charged.
I guess you could go.
The last time I left here, Carl came over here and he said he's gonna look after it. I said, what time in the morning would you like me to come to the office? He said, I would have Wendy contact you. I haven't received any contact or any call, anything at all from Wendy. That's why I'm here. You told me not to come to the office. So it's contrary to what you're saying. Thank you.
I did tell you to come up there, and where else would we meet besides the office? That doesn't make any sense, ma'am.
Because you said you would ask Miss Luciana Wendy to contact me about the outcome.
Which we did also, but I told you last meeting afterwards to meet you at 9 a.m.
That is not true.
Thank you.
Is there a way you can set up another meeting to resolve
I'll be happy to go up again, but
in an amicable manner?
when are you available, ma'am, to meet me at the office?
I can meet you tomorrow morning,
At what time?
9 o'clock,
9 o'clock at the manager's office.
right here, down.
No, the manager's office at Hilltop.
At Hilltop? 9
Hilltop.
o'clock. 9 o'clock tomorrow.
9
I can be
o'clock.
there. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, that exhausts public comment. Is there anybody else who would like to speak? Okay. Up next, chairperson report. I don't have any exhaustive updates to give, other than, and I'm going to ask Mr. Lynott to include this as part of his executive director report, but I'm happy to say that starting October 1st, all tenants of the Scranton Housing Authority will be able to pay their rent electronically on the Housing Authority website. There will be a link that they will be able to click on, that they'll be able to make their payments via debit or credit card. And another option will be to go to their individual development managerial offices to pay at a kiosk there, whereas previous to what's coming on October 1st, their only options were to pay either check or money order or even cash. So this is, I feel, and hopefully I can speak for my other commissioners, is a big step toward advancing tenants' ability to make their payments to the Housing Authority and their rent. So this is something that, at least when I came on, I was looking forward to more progress technologically, more efficient ways for tenants to pay. So this is something I'm very excited that Mr. Lynott took that vision and ran with it. So if he wants to include that in his executive report, so that's something I'm very happy, and I look forward to hearing how it goes for tenants smoothly and more efficiently.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Again, that's October 1st. It'll be on the website with instructions it'll be a separate portal within the webpage. So if that's of interest to anybody out there, that's one option, or there will be a swipe card machine available at each manager's office as well. So there's two different options to pay electronically. Again, October 1st, we'll have more instructions on the website, so please stay tuned for that. Thank you. And thank you, Madam Chair, for recognizing that. The reports are as follows. For the delinquencies, August of 2025, there was a total of 341 delinquencies at a total of $250,855.29. July's was 324 at a total of $241,954.18. and June's was $337, or 337 delinquencies at $263,773.10. As for the utilities, the August total is $310,000, $138.68, as opposed to July's, which was $296,902.97. Construction project status as of September 2nd, 2025, Madam Chair. The following will serve as an update on the status of the construction projects at the Scranton Housing Authority as of the above stated date. Site work for buildings 13 and 14, as of 9/2, landscaping has not been completed. Since K&R construction is behind schedule, the matter is being referred to Attorney Doherty. The EFS crew working on both buildings is trying to finish caulking and cleanup. Crews are also power washing the affected concrete sidewalks. Renovations at Building 12 at Valley View, all contractors have started the project. The general construction thin brick installation is 20% complete. Rigid insulation on exterior walls is being installed. Exterior porch installations are in progress. Drywall is 100% hung. Drywall spackle and sanding is 95% complete. Painting is 60% complete. Flooring is 40% complete. Bathroom tile is 100% complete. The HVAC construction, kitchen hood ducts are complete minus the connection to the hood. The rework of the geothermal piping is 100% complete. The expansion tank has been delivered and installed. The plumbing contractor has started setting the fixtures. Electrical work is 100% complete minus receptacles, switches, and plates. At Bangor Heights, the cameras are being installed and work is progressing. And also Riverside siding and gutters, the pre-construction meeting was held at the site, and work will begin on or about September 17th, Madam Chair. Finally, the apartment report for August 2025. Under our public housing program, we have an ACC of 1,215 units, with 1,150 units under effective lease. There are 65 vacant apartments, in which 27 vacant units are modernization vacant HUD approved. Under our Section 8 Housing Choice Voucher Program, we have an ACC of 1,050 units, with 733 units under effective lease. Total apartments under effective lease by the Scranton Housing Authority as of August 31, 2025 are 1,883 out of an ACC of 2,265 units. Total apartments under effective lease at Park Gardens is currently 156 units out of 166 total. That concludes the report, ma'am.
All right, thank you. Solicitor report. Okay, all right. Moving, old business, or excuse me, unfinished business, nothing under that. New business, resolution number 25-14, requesting approval to adopt the proposed operating budget under contract number P109 for fiscal year beginning October 1st, 2025 and ending September 30th, 2026.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Resolution number 25-14, whereas the Department of Housing and Urban Development, HUD, requires the Scranton Housing Authority to submit an annual operating budget pursuant to contract number P109. Whereas the Scranton Housing Authority has prepared its annual operating budget, and it reflects the allocation of funds for the Central Cost Center and all the AMPs, 6 total, to operate for the upcoming fiscal year, commencing on October 1, 2025 through September 30th, 2026. Now, therefore, be it resolved that the Board of Commissioners of the Scranton Housing Authority hereby approves resolution number 25-14. If I could have a motion.
Second.
Mrs. Alpert.
Yes.
Mr. Hanley.
Yes.
Mr. Dave.
Yes.
Mrs. Cohen.
Yes.
Ms. Cruz.
Yes.
Thank you. Resolution has been approved.
Nothing under personnel. And so if there's nothing else for the good of the order, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second by Mr. Hanley.
All right,
Meeting is adjourned.
meeting is adjourned.
Thank you, everyone.